actually going to go out of here. I'm going to go out of my presentation and jump over to Amazon. Now, I do want to warn you that Amazon at any time can be doing, I just learned that they're doing thousands of split tests. So what you see on my page may not look the same on your initial page, okay? Just want to put that disclaimer out there. When I'm doing market research, I like to actually go in and start here where it says books, or here where it says Kindle store. And sometimes I'll start at books first and then go down to Kindle store, and I'll do the same market research in both areas. All right, so now give me an idea of a book, topic, or genre that you think would make a good Kindle book. Give me an idea there. All right. All right, what do you guys think? All right, awesome. I see some great ideas there. So let's go with keto. All right, so this is one that I've successfully used. Now, when I go in here, I'm typing in something like keto dieting, right? Because less is more. You don't want to go in and type up something like keto dieting for women over 50 or keto dieting for diabetics. You don't want to do that yet. You want to go as broad and as wide as possible because you want to get as many results or search results returned as possible, right? So we're typing in keto dieting, and actually this should be under books. So keto dieting, then I'm going to hit return. And now what we're seeing here is we see some listings that come up. All right, we see a fair amount of listings that come up actually. So now take a look at this, right? So we're over here, and you want to kind of ignore the sponsored listings, right? Because these are false positives here. But the first thing that you want to look for is there's 4 criteria. The first criteria is you want to look for books that have more than 500 reviews. Okay, more than 500 reviews. So if I look at this one has 7,896. I'm going to actually expand. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. So 7,896 reviews. This one here, the Keto Instant Pot Cookbook, has 2,679 reviews. So we're looking for books that have a ton of reviews. And who wants to guess why? The reason why is because these books are selling, right? If you got a lot of reviews like this, then chances are your books are selling really well. So more than 500 reviews is what we're looking for. The next thing that we want is we want books that have more than 4 stars, right? So their average rating is 4 stars or better. So this is 4.3. So I would open that one as I did. This one is 4.4, which is great. More than 4 stars or better, right? Let's continue to go down. Now, typically when I'm doing market research like this, I'm going to pull up about anywhere from 2 to 10 results. Right, here's another one for complete ketogenic diet for beginners, 25,000 reviews. So let's look at the average review. It's 4.3 out of 5. So that meets our criteria, right? First and second. All right, so now, first criteria is you want to make sure that your book has more than 500 reviews. Second criteria is you want to make sure that those reviews are 4 stars or better. The third criteria is you want to make sure that regardless of the format that's shown here, there's a price point attached to at least one of these. So let's say all of these just said 0, just like the audiobook version does. Let's say all 4 of these said 0. But this audio version said $35. That's fine. All right? The more that have a price point attached to them, the better. Because what that tells us is that these people have actually, the people that have left these reviews, they have actually purchased this book, right? In some form or fashion, whether it's the Kindle version, the audiobook version, hardcover, paperback, or audio CD. So they actually have skin in the game, right? That's what you want. You're not going to see this also. Don't pay attention to this, guys. But they actually have skin in the game, okay? So you see that? All right. So now let's look at the next one. Same thing here, right? 0 for the Kindle version, and that's fine. But the paperback version is $9.76. Okay. Let's look at the next one. 0 for Kindle, 0 for audiobook, but the paperback is $6.98. So this fits our criteria. So the third criteria is it must have a price point attached because we want to make sure that people are voting with their dollars. They're voting with their wallets or their pocketbooks, right? The fourth criteria is what's known as the BSR, the bestsellers ranking. And we come down here, we'll scroll down, and this is where we find the BSR. If we, where is it at? Sometimes it's all the way down. So here,